Oh dear. I've never seen that before.
So as the stream help?
Oh, it says I'm live. Could you try to check in? And tell me. Hey, Stefan. Hey, good. How you doing?
Really good.
We're just checking to see if we're live here, or Devung's going to check the stream. But
very good. Every time I'm not here, very good.
I've been thinking about asking you the car and get it pretty soon.
I took delivery of it, but I left it, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Wait until the sun got it. All that stuff.
It's so like it's excited. A tease right now because you see the dry roads, but you can't get it.
So excited. We'll be good. Go for a rip.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll check in later. Okay, excellent.
I was in upstate New York.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right. Good here. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. We're out here in Perth, Ontario. One of the last of the late great barns. One of my favorite features is that penalty light. The warm glow of the scorekeeper's box right across from us. We're facing the Perth Lanark Wings today in the third of our round robin playoff series. And we say welcome to Gavin Kulka, and we say shout outs to Luke Morissette at home, and always Liam if you're watching. Away we go. Off the draw, puck gets fired in on Nikhil. It's put to the side by Raf, and then around to Mash. A little cluster coming out, and here comes Mash with the puck, skates it up, and then drops it off over the blue. Throw it in. It bounced off the yellow at the side for Nikhil to play. Perth recover it, and then Raf up the boards. Mash didn't see it coming out. Goes back into the corner for Perth. Now it's Tristan will carry it over to Mason. Mason finds Mash. He's going to back into the zone and chuck it in. Collected and thrown back out by Perth. Down the ice it goes. Marco back. And it's Fergus trying to break into the zone, but it's picked off by Perth at the blue. Turned around and back out to the neutral. In comes Perth in a tight angle. Misses the side. Hits the bottom of the net. And then on the net, not blowing down. And then that puts Marco at risk. He gets hit from the side. Perth with control, trying to center it, picked off by Cole, thrown out to Fergus, puts it through the legs, loses his stick along the way, but out comes Mash through center ice. He's going to look to the side. Deke holds it in the zone, throws it off into the corner for Jude. Jude goes into the corner. He loses possession, and Perth will carry out to the blue, held by Connor, thrown in, but then chucked out. It's a skate for Jack. He picks it up, skates in behind the net. finds Gavin waiting at the hash marks. He has to chuck it backwards. It's Jackson go back and try to tag up with it. Perth in deep first. Perth trying to walk out. Jack swings it to the side. Connor. There goes Jude with it. Gonna take a slice at it, and then just missing Fergus on the connection. Perth will carry it back in. Shot on. It's a glove save by Nikhil. Now loose in front. They get a second chance through the top of the crease. And then a second chance at the side, covered up by Nikhil.
Three quick shots by the wings.
Drop taken by Michael Byrne. Back to Raff. Raff behind the net, wrap around. Maddie gets over to it, pushes that man back into the boards. Out comes Edouard. Perth trying to get through the legs, picked off, and Eddie, he gets it out. Down the ice it goes. It's going to hit the goalie. Stopped and held. Goalie's going to cover up. Whistle ensues with a little over 12 minutes to play in the first period. I think it has to if he's going to cover up. Yeah, so we'll register that as one.
Unimpeded.
One by Sting, back to Cole. Cole tries to throw it in, it's deflected up. Edo swings at it. Perth out. Byrne on the back check collects it and swings it across. Maddie chucks it in the backhand. Byrne after it. Maddie. Into the corner he goes. Up to the point, Marco holds it, chucks it in along. Maddie pushes that man off the boards, in comes Edo. Byrne in the side of the slot. Byrne picks it up on the way back out, takes a shot, goes across. I think it was on target, deflected to the side. Edo back collecting that loose puck, and now Sting with a bit of possession. Marco, he looks for a man. Misses Maddie coming through the zone, and puck goes in deep. Tristan in at it. Around, he's going to catch up with that, and in comes Mason off the bench. Tristan to Mason, Mason to Mash, puck on target, but deflected and saved high. Perth down, Jack getting back, swings at it, kicked at the goalie, save made by Nikhil. Tristan tries to swing it up along the glass, doesn't get enough loft on it, but Mash continues that one down. That's going to be an icing call.
It's a really nice connection between Tristan and Mash.
Yeah, I recognize they had the space, and all three of them got in on it, rushed off the bench and got in on the play. And they'll continue that line. It's Tristan, Mash, and Mason on the face-off. Tristan pushes his way through. Mason connects. Tristan recovers. Backhands it to Mash on the boards. Turns around. Back and forth in front of us. Down into the Perth end. Mash on the chase. Turnover. Mason picks it up. And it's shot down the ice. Back goes Lucas. Lucas reverses, finds Mason. Mason finds Tristan and Mash together, hits some skates and stops. Mason tries to push it through. Mash tries to swipe it with his glove that time, and now it's Raff. Backs out a little bit, just misses Mash there, he saw him. Oh, and then not sure if they had too many men on the ice. Tristan stops on a dead puck there. Mash picks up the centering attempt. Mason chips it out. He's going to go for his change, and in comes Fergus to chase it down. He's going to poke at it, stop. Gavin in, holds the blue line. Fergus tries to get a shot across, but then collects the loose puck down in the zone. Centers it back up to the blue line, held by Marco. He backhands it. As Gavin gets the stick on it for a second there. First to try to find their way out. Cole, he throws it to the Fergus. Goal! What a play! Holy goal!
Please tell me you have the.
I think so. From Gavin, and was that Cole at the? Who was down in and got it?
I think it was.
I don't know. I think we saw Cole in on that play. We'll go back and take a look at that replay in a second. It's Fergus off to Gavin right away. Cole swiping at it, and then down to Fergus going in to charge into the Perth end. Picked off at the red line. Cole almost had a break there, but didn't come to the wings. They're going to get a shot deflecting up into the air and behind the net. Perth on it. They want redemption, you can tell. They're hungry to get right into the zone. Fergus picks up that puck, skates in behind the net, stops, looks, drops it off. It's a turnover. In tight, off his skate, loose in front. Sting just watching the puck move around a little bit now. Marco gets to it. Jude looks for a line out. Fergus and Jude. Jude working to Fergus, and now Fergus will carry it out of the zone. Backhands it where he can get his change. In goes Gavin. Up off the glass, bouncing into Cole. He hunts it down. Shot through the crease, or through the slot at least. Now, shot through the top of the crease off to the corner. Cole gets over. He's going to skate that and throw it up to Matty. Matty chases it down. He touched it. No icing on this. Matty touched it over the red. In goes Byrne. Turnover, though, and out come the wings. Drop off. Shot. Save made. Second chance. Goal. Well, we're not going to show you that replay. We're going to go back and show you Fergus's goal from Gavin. Yeah, puck comes down from deep back to Cole. Oh, it was actually it was Gavin to Cole to Fergus. Yeah, Gavin was down along the boards, back to Cole at the point. Beautifully placed. But here we are in a tie game with some pressure by the wings, keeping it down in front of Nikhil. Puck is dropped. Stopped for a second, but out come the wings. They're going to backhand that in. Jack looks to see what options he has. He's going to try and force that around, but he's picked off before he can do it. Perth on the puck. Jack backhands that to the boards. Matty will try to push the man off, and out comes Byrne. He finds Edo. Edo's up away through center ice, down to the left side. He's going to fire it through the top of the crease. Byrne gets to the far side to pick it up. He's surrounded. In comes Matty. He's going to push the man off. Recovers it. Byrne pushed off from behind. Matty tries to drop it back to Lucas, but it's picked off, and out come the wings down the left side. Lucas pushes the man off. In the corner, wings trying to set up. They go the other way, and behind, looking. Back up to their blue line. Slapper across the top. I think Nikhil might have got a piece of that. Now we got a penalty coming as Matty takes a hit into the boards. It's going to be a head contact. I'm going to get my clock worked out here because I didn't have it going. We're at 6:52. Okay, game action. Wings. Penalty. Oh, my penalty didn't work there. Wings penalty one. Sorry for that. We're Cole behind the net. Looks for an outlet and Tristan, but misses the two of them as they a bit of a miscommunication. Mash will chase it down. Wings go D to D and then through center ice. Take a shot. Misses wide and high. Picked up by Cole. And then Mash through to Mason. Mason with Tristan. Tristan stops at the blue and looks, holds possession, gets it to Marco, who's trailing. He goes into Mason, down in deep. Mason tight angle off the side, I think, and in behind the net. Backhand comes out. Cole stops it with a foot. Turnover. They're going to fire it down. Nikhil's going to have to play that. And now Cole back. Turned over. Tristan looks over his shoulder. He looks for an outlet, finds Mason on a reach pass. Mason backs off, backhands to Mash. Mash down in the corner, stops, looks. He's going to go back up to the point. Fergus picks it up, and loses that one on the nice drop back. In come the Wings. They're going to take a shot on. That's a pad save. And it's Raff into the corner, taking a hit. And now Byrne. Byrne, lead pass to Mason, not held, and so turned over and dumped back in by the Wings. Raff takes a look, finds Edo. Edo finds Fergus. Fergus back to Edo and Byrne. Byrne to Edo, shot through, misses to the side, deflection. Second chance by Byrne, misses. Now Fergus in front. Deflected up into the air on a desperate save. And it's Perth back to full strength as we get a whistle. My clock's a little off. We're going to run the clock here for about 19 seconds to get us back to where we should be. Puck is dropped. Wings push their way through it. Connor stops it at the red, but then a puck bounces through offside as the Wings enter the zone. And who gets it? Wings will push through. Connor recovers. Off the boards to Maddie. Maddie looks up. Has to avoid the hit. Fergus backs out with it. Fergus down. Pushed off the side. Backhands it to the side of the net. Edo goes in. Edo back to Jack. Jack's going to chuck it through into the slot. And now Fergus. Tight angle. Yeah, I don't know if he missed that or if the goalie collected a piece of it. Jack holds the blue. Nicely across to Connor. Connor tic-tac, but misses Maddie, and out come the Wings. Wings in tight. Goal. Nice shot.
Yeah, nice shot, indeed.
This will be Tristan facing off in a 2-1 game. Still 4 minutes left in the first period. Wings on the face-off. Take it back. Raff looks to put it through. Mason poking at it. Wings take it back and regroup. They look under pressure by Tristan. Pushes the man off. In comes Mason to Mash on a reach. Wings. Lucas outmanned. Shot through some traffic. Pad save. And now it's Mason. Backhands it up to Tristan. Down the wing he goes. Through the linesman. Stops. Looks. Tries to find a way to get it over to somebody. Then goes Mason to the corner. Mason's going to put it to Mash in the slot. Bouncing puck comes to the boards. Mason gets over to it. Pushed off. Tristan will collect it. Tristan pushed aside and held up. And now boys look over the slot. Mason on his skate. Mash. Time. Waits. Looks. Pad save. Pushed down. And a whistle coming. As Mash takes one, probably a cross-check to the back is my guess. Or was it just that the puck was at a sight? No penalty, huh? Oh, no penalty. I think just the puck was looked like it was dead, so we got a whistle. Unfortunate, too. Tristan wins it and then pushed away. In goes Tristan to recover it. To Mash. Fans on it, I think. Gets it to the side. Tristan. Mason. Loses it. Back comes Cole. Now a foot race ensues. Back gets Marco. Cole backhands it up to the blue line. It's going to get out as Mason comes across to collect it. He's going to look through. Sandwich, but skates through. Mash gets in at it. Mason puts it through to Byrne. Byrne in tight. Shot off his skate. Oh. Now Mason, he's going to try and kick it to himself. Byrne off to the corner. Mason stops with his skate this time. And it's Connor pushing in, holding the blue. Byrne centers it through. Mason backs away. It's Mash. Bouncing puck through the crease. Byrne to Mash. He tries to pull out with it. A good battle, but out come the Wings. Jack swipes at it for a second there. And again. Bounces off the yellow in tight. Stopped by Byrne. And now a dead puck. Oh, no, it's Jack. Sorry, Jack stops that. Connor's feet. Turnover. Shot coming through. The top of the crease it goes off to the corner. Mash has to look up. Jack tries to push the man out. He comes in tight angle shot, loose in front. Puck makes its way out to the side. Perth behind the net now, sustaining pressure down in the Sting zone. Off a stick up to the point. And it's Mash who gets it out. So we get an offside as the hand goes up. Jack will go back as everybody changes but Jack. Connor remained. And then off a Jude's skate, Connor clears the zone. Back to Connor again. Tries to find the line. It's a turnover. Puck comes up high in the air. Down in behind the nets. Perth on it first. Tight at the side and a whistle as Nikhil covers it.
Quick shot count. 13 shots for the Wings versus 6 for the Sting.
And it's Gavin away from the face-off. We've got 19 and change seconds left. Fergus will face off down in the Sting zone. Wings take it. They look for a line through. Shot and a trapper save. Fergus again. This time through to Jude. Jude kicks it. He's going to find Gavin. Puck goes down deep into this Wings zone. Wrap around behind. Jude across. Going to pick off the man. Fergus comes in to pinch. They'll hold it there while the while the period expires.
All right, 15 shots on goal for the Wings versus 6 for the Sting. And you can see shot locations. Oh,
Yeah, you got it.
all right.
Perfect.
I'll keep it still.
Yep.
Uh,
A lot on the right side by the Wings. So
That's it.
Nikhil facing his left.
that's right. He's
And then
doing well on that trapper side to respond to a lot of these. They've been doing some high shots as well, so he's doing some shoulder and getting a good workout there. And I think we
have a good outcome given the shot count.
absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, so far. So Sting has sustained some pressure down the wing zone, but there's been a lot of turnovers and rushes by the Wings so far. So we'll be looking to contain those rushes, I think. And we get ready for a puck drop here to start the second period. And Byrne takes it. Matty ties up the man. Edo to Matty. Matty through some traffic, pushes his way through. Stripped, but Byrne back on it. Holds it. He's pushed from the side. Puck's going to make its way on target, and we'll get a whistle. You call that a shot?
I call that a shot.
Slow shot. It can go in. If it can go in, it's a shot.
Exactly. If unimpeded, it would have gone in. That's a shot.
Back to Marco. Marco throws it. And then Edo off his skating into the corner. Up along the boards, corner. Marco through traffic, deflected down by Byrne to the side. Wasn't going to hit the target. Edo takes a man out of the play, but Cole misjudged that one, and a foot race ensues as Marco gets back at it. Shot through 5-hole. Unbelievable. I mean, Marco tied up the player, but he just had size and quick hands. Offside as the puck bounces back and forth over the blue. Puck drop back to Jack. Jack kicks at it. Perth down in deep. Around the outside. Perth stays on it. Tight angle. Tristan to Mash. Mash drops to Mason. He chases after it. Perth interrupt it. Stop it. Lost in the feet. Mash collects. Slapper over in. Mason in tight. On his knee. Can't get the shot off. Perth is going to swipe that down up in the air. It's a foot race. Quick winger back. Gets in tight and then in behind the net. Connor takes him out of the play. Shot in tight, deflected, and saved to the side. Now in the slot. Big shot from a big man at the blue line. And that's going to be an interference call against the Wings. Absolutely. And head contact, maybe? Originally called interference, and then he... interference, yeah. So Sting on their second power play. Tristan went into the box too. I didn't catch that. And Wings score. So we didn't realize that Tristan had gone into the box. So it's 5-on-5, a goal scored, even strength by the Wings. Jude, he chucks it on target. It's a pad save. Gavin. Lucas. Fergus strips a puck, and he's collected. Gavin back to touch at it. Mason to Fergus, knocked down. Connor watching the point, swipes at it, comes out of the zone. Connor takes the man out of play and then recovers that puck and throws it up. Long lead pass. It's going to be Mason. Oh! Mason picked off on a poke check and couldn't recover that and get the empty netter. Held by Raff at the blue line, then off Fergus's skate to the side. Well, Perth listens to their coach when he calls ice, and immediately Perth responds and ices the puck. Of course, you can't hear yourself in here. That's what's interesting. We can hear the coach, and the kids can hear the coach too.
Yeah. I feel like the Wings are using this lob quite effectively.
Yeah. Well, they
not just to ice it, but defensively.
They trust that each other can catch up to it. They're fast skaters.
Yeah.
And they're using that. Gavin working in the corner, trying to pin that puck. Tristan, he comes out with it. Jude waiting in the slot. Can't get a shot off as it goes to the side. Gavin fighting to recover it. Jude, tight angle, but misses him behind. Cole goes across. Holds the blue, looks to Marco. He backhands it into Jude. Jude, back to Cole. Back to Jude. And Gavin there. Gavin over to Jude. Jude looks to set something up. Tristan, deflected up into the netting. It's too bad. Tristan with a chance there.
Yeah. The acoustics in this barn are great.
Wings again. Off to the side. Jack held him out. Shot through traffic, deflected by a body and burn on it. Edo deflected to the corner. Byrne will try to swipe it back to the point. Edo holds the man up, but out come the Wings. Recovered by Jack, but then stopped in behind the nets. Loose puck on the netting. Tristan. Centered. Wings couldn't get their stick down on it. Mason looks up to chip it past. It's going to go down the ice for an icing.
Is that a bongo?
I've never heard that before. I don't know what we got going. Fergus is pushed through, and the Wings make their way out. Wings in tight. McKeel dives on it, makes the save. Off the skate to the corner. Maddie. No, it's Cole. Sorry, backhands that. Dropped in front. Save made. Fergus picks up the rebound. And out of the zone. It's a 1-on-3. Tries to skate way through traffic. It's dropped in front. And Wings recover well. Clearing pass. Fergus backs off a hit so as not to board the little guy. And Fergus takes a hit into the boards. Edo drops it to Jude. Fergus getting beat up in the corner. There's that lob pass again. Shot on Nikhil's paddle. Marco trying to find a way out. Gets to Cole's skates. He backhands that to Maddie. Maddie in. Going to drop it to Byrne. Byrne's going to take a shot, but right in the logo. So the first shot registered in a while.
Yeah. We've got 3 so far this period. The trust there for Maddie to drop it back to Byrne and for him to follow up like that. It's great to see that.
At the point, Connor holds it, goes down in the corner. Connor going to try and hold that, but it bounces past. It's a 2-on-1 against Jack to the corner. Centers through. Connor picks that up. Position well. Finds Edo. Shot from the point. Stick save. Recovered. Jack kicks at it. Maddie on a chance. Going to chip that ahead.
Yeah, a number of the Perth skaters, big kids, and just looking at the strides, they're great skaters. That's one thing that stood out for me last time.
Mason chucks that ahead. Will he catch up to it? No, he will not. Almost, as the ice slows down. Almost had a chance of catching that. Centering through the crease. Mash will pick it up and back off. Look for an option. He goes across to Lucas. Lucas back to Mash. Nice little drop there. Working that one well through. Oh, and then Mason overskated and gets around by the wings. Lucas under pressure. He drops that to Raph. Raph looks. Mason almost kicks that one. It's going to go through Tristan. Behind the net. Tristan again. Mash comes in. Mash to Mason. Backhanded chance. In tight. Pushed over the side of the net. Chance again by Tristan on the rebound. Raph holds it with his skates. Second follower comes through and taps it into the corner. Roughing by Mason. So officials trying to play their part in the game, giving a roughing penalty to Mason, which I didn't see. Did you see anything?
I did not.
Okay.
Not just because I'm biased.
No. Fergus off the draw. Dead puck at the slot. But in come the Wings with possession. Shot misses wide. Bouncing puck loose in front. Cole swipes it away. Almost cleared out, but not. Chucked back down in the corner. Cole makes a play at the boards there, and then Marco makes a play on that player to try and get him off the puck. Gavin backhands it, not enough to get out of the blue, and now chucked and cleared down the ice. Fergus will get after it. Fergus the backhand. Wraparound attempt.
Come on!
So we'll see at least one player go to the penalty box from the Wings. I didn't see what it's actually for. I don't know. Probably roughing, elbowing, I don't know. So now a 4-on-4 will continue as Byrne tries to push his way through, but Wings again push their way the other way. Oh, slapped at by Jack and held in by Byrne. Byrne pushed off. Fired down. It'll be icing if it makes its way, and it does. Fergus joins the 4. And to Jude. Jude swings around. Shot goes wide. Dangerous chance there. And then the breakout by the Wings. It really is. That's the way to do it. Like Byrne. Jude. Tick back to Raff. Raff will try to find an angle. Yeah, he's that guy's looking to be a double-A player, is what he's doing. Yeah, that's the way you play it. Back. Jude tries to lift the stick. Raff protects the puck. Goes around to Jude. Oh, missing the D-to-D on Raff. Raff makes a big hit there. As the player touches the puck, he's down. And ref is going to blow the whistle on that. Well, this is what happens. Number 28 amplifies the play. Raff makes a clean hit, timed it perfectly, and slams the player into the boards. Trainer examining it as if it looks like maybe a hip injury. Probably would have hit hip bone to the boards. They're gonna get him up. And Raff goes over just to give him a tap. So there's it's going to be a power play as we get back at it here. Power play for the Sting. 5-on-4. We'll have a face-off at center ice, I imagine. No, they'll go where they, I don't know. They're going to go over here. I'm not sure. We knew that's where the puck was when the whistle was blown. Tristan gets it, slaps at it, but the Wings throw it in. Marco's got to look and find an option. Off the boards to Mason is what he finds. I guess Mason didn't touch it, so icing is the whistle, and we'll go the other way. .34 seconds remaining in the power play. It's Tristan, Mason Mash, and Marco Cole taking up the rear. Tristan trying to win and push his way through, but it's going to be the Wings who collect and go around. And behind the nets, shorthanded. Tristan picks it off, throws it over to Marco. Marco to Mason. Marco to, an offside, I guess. I think Mash entered a little early. Little head contact there. And Tristan trying to push his way through, but its Wings have it. Throw it in. Connor to Mash. Wings round the outside. Man comes off the bench. Going to make his way through to Nikhil, and he covers that up. Facing off. Gets it to Jude, gives it away. Shot from the point. Jack in front, stops it. Then a pad save, then to the side. Then a second chance. Through the crease. Jude clears it up. Gavin on the rush. Didn't get it out. Connor goes in behind the net. Through the crease and out to the point. It's going to get out, and back go the Wings. Offside, indeed. Linesman saw that as I did. Fergus, Gavin, Jude. Raph and Lucas behind. Lucas up into the neutral zone. Perth goes back with it. And then try to reset through the red line. Lucas on a chance. Drops it to Jude. They're going to retain control here and drop it back to Raph. Raph looks. He chucks that up. Fergus is waiting. Over the blue. Jude into pressure. Jude will go after it. Perth. Fergus back to Lucas. Lucas through traffic and just easily gloved by Perth with 8 seconds to go. Fergus stays on for it. And Perth win it. Shot by Jude with just a fraction of a second left. We'll get a little quick draw here, but shouldn't amount to much.
Second period, it's 9 shots for the Sting versus 13 for the Wings. And just looking at the shot locations for this is for the Wings. They are getting plenty of opportunities, in and around down low, and then also in terms of the Nikhil's perspective, a lot of pad saves, and also they're taking him up as well. So
so sorry, total shot count then you've got
over the 2 periods. Just 1 second. 28 for the Wings versus 15 for the Sting.
Mash is going to take that face-off as we try to mix it up and win a couple face-offs, which we haven't done, really. Wings take it, ends up with Cole and Marco. It's a turnover. And then in front, Cole can't control, off to the side. Marco takes the man into the place so Mash can get back at it, tries to go around, and it's Edo gets a stick at it, and then cleared up to Matty, was trying to back through center ice. Wings down in deep, Marco takes the man in again, Mash goes around, intercepted this time in behind the net. Marco goes in again, very physical. Edo, he looks, finds a line, there's Matty coming through the neutral zone, surrounded. Drops it. Edo is going to collect that and drop it back to Cole. Cole over to Marco. Marco's going to look long. Not clean, but Matty's able to dump that. Byrne trying hard to keep control of that as he gets down on a knee. They keep it in the zone, but eventually it is the Wings bringing it out down the right wing. Wings stop at the side. Big shot and the pad save. No, it's a stick save. Tristan tries to find a way through, but he doesn't, and Wings get a chance now. In the high slot, Mason picks up that loose puck. Tristan trying to dangle through, picked off. Raff to Lucas now. Back to Raff. Fires it through to Mason on a long reach, waiting at the blue. He's going to go off a skate. And then through the top of the slot and over the side for Tristan, held by Lucas. Mason. Burning deep to Mason. Through the crease. Cole ties up the player, goes down on the action. He gets back up to get out onside, which I think he does somehow. Oh no, he does. Mason gets onside, takes a tight shot, and the save is made. Gavin backhands that, gets out of the way. Ferguson tries to backhand his way up the side. Fergus through center. Fergus tight angle shot and a pad save made. Fergus facing off, Gavin to his left, swipes at it, Jude comes in, but Sting not able to hold it, and it's a foot race. Wings off the face-off again. I don't know if we've won a face-off since the first period. Tight angle shot. Save made. Fergus, he'll face off. Wings get it again. Through traffic, loose in front. Off a bunch of bodies to the side. It never made its way to Nikhil. On the second chance anyway. Oh, off a skate. Picked up by the Wings. They walk in. Then they go wide. Nice save made by the reaching pad of Nikhil. Everybody jumping on it. And then cleared out up off the board. It's going to be Fergus trying to catch up with it. Jude will get it. He gets it up to Fergus, and away they go on a 2-on-1. Fergus and Gavin. Shot. Goal! No goal? No goal? Why not?
Off the post, apparently.
Well, I did capture it.
For video review.
We'll go back and take a look at that later. Puck drops. Nash holds the line. Now Connor does the same. In from the point. Save is made. Oh, that was so in the net. I don't know. Maybe it hit the post and came back at the goalie. Nikhil swipes it away. But he has to pounce on that one. Turnover in tight. And then Tristan gets it up into the netting near us. And up into the netting for a whistle. Oh, okay. Nash will try to push his way through the dot. But it's Wings with it. Picked and poked by Connor. Intentional offside is the call, I think. So we're going to go all the way down. There was sufficient warning that we all heard, but Wings remained in the zone. Nash wins this one to Matty and then given away on a rush. Now Jack swipes at it. Picked off by Jack.
Attaboy, Jack!
Centered, loose in front, Nikhil down. And he jumps on it. This time as Tristan picks it off, won by Michael Byrne. And Mason goes down the wing. Has to stand up to a hit. Tristan in deep. Gonna walk with it. Centers it through. Mason there. Burge tries to get a stick on it. Byrne can't. Center through the top of the crease. Byrne with some speed. Hold against the boards. Mason throws it backwards off the backhand. Through the neutral zone. Jude fans on the pass, then gets it through to Byrne. Nope. Turned over. Nope. Raff. Raff is going to hold on for a second and then find Tristan. Long reach pass intercepted. Doesn't find Mason, who is the intended target. Long, big shot. Yeah, that kid's, he's got it.
He's going places.
Yeah, he won't be in this league next season, I don't think. Unless his parents don't want to drive. That's a big shot.
It is a big shot. Big time play.
Wings win it again. Deke at the point, and then throw it down in. Fergus tries to backhand it out, but held down. Across the top of the crease, poked at by Nikhil. Now Gavin on the break with Fergus. He goes right. Gavin stayed on side somehow, follows through and touches up, then back to the point. Marco's going to throw it through. Loose puck and Gavin stabs at it. As it was covered, not quite loose. It was saved, and then goalie jumped on it. Fergus facing off. Wings come away through the neutral. Left side. Picked off by Marco. Fergus tries to work his way through, gets in tight again, and a pad save. Fergus bounces off the net in behind. He's okay, he'll get up. Jude gets back, tries to pick it off, and now it's a one-on-one. Cole covers the angle, and Nikhil makes the stop. Mash will try to win this face-off. And fanned on, but the opportunity missed by the Sting to get out on that. And then a goal. Yeah.
The curfew.
Oh, curfew. I didn't even see that. Where's that? Oh, way there.
Yeah, way down.
Oh, okay. Shot high over the net. Goal for the Wings on a rebound. And a man left wide open. Mason drops to Byrne, tries to center across to Cole, picked off. Was surrounded, but he finds an angle out. And now Mason on a rush. You're going to pick that up. Tries to center, but it's off a skate. Missing Tristan there. Fergus picks it off. He throws it into Mason, who's in tight. Just hopped over his skate. Mason with some energetic play there in the corner. Fergus in behind the nets. He's going to get that back up to the points. Shot through traffic, deflected to the side. Mason backhands it through. Player goes down, so Fergus gets back and gets a chance to keep that in his zone. Backhands it down into the corner. Sting changing Jack. And in comes Raff. Wings collect it, and they go off the boards and out to Raff. Turned over. Fergus with Gavin. Fergus throws it in. Gavin will go after it. He gets pinned in. Gavin goes into the corner. Holds him up for a bit, but out to the point it comes to Raff. Raff dumps it, and it's going to be icing as he misses players going in. In tight, held off. Fergus with Gavin. Gavin tries to hold the line, reaching back. But loses his footing. Gavin goes down and collects a couple bowling pins there on the play. That's a pretty asshole thing to say.
I didn't hear. Don't tell me.
Well, that's curfew buzzing that now as the Zamboni raises the guillotine door.
Well,
Appropriate.
yeah, when it's all said and done, 50 shots for the Wings versus 21 for the Sting.
Wow.
I don't think we've seen. I don't
No.
think we've crossed 50 before.
I don't. Yeah, that's and good ones.
Good
Like,
shots. 16 of those were high danger shots. Yeah, so the vast majority of those shots were high quality.